Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Defeating the Narcissist channel by ATL Black. This channel is about teaching people strategies and tactics on how to deal with the narcissistic or cluster B personality disorders. This week we're going to talk about the discard. Now, there's a difference between a discard and a breakup. A discard is when people just like when a narcissist or a toxic person they just throw you away. It's like, okay, it's over, bye. Or they'll be like, well, it's always in a tizzy or it's childish, or they'll throw you away or just won't speak to you no more, give you silent treatment, and make you seem like the relationship is over. And it's some crap, basically. And I want to say cuss words, but it's some crap. Every time I was discarded by a narcissist, male friend or female or anybody, it's always been like, well, I'm not talking to you no more. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Now, abandonment abandonment issues is something that a lot of codependents deal with. And so sometimes when people push you away like that or abandon you, it brings out like a primal fear in you, a fear of not belonging to the group or to the collective or something like that. So that's why the narcissists use abandonment. So what I have found successful in my journey is that if someone decides that they want to leave me or abandon me, I'm not going to break down or beg anyone to stay with me. And this is exactly is what the narcissists want you to do. They want you to break down. And I admit I have cried and done a lot of really not manly stuff that I really regret. But for the most part, if someone wants to break up with me, or if a narcissist decides that they want to leave you or me, or if a narcissist or a toxic person wants to dump me and doesn't want to talk it out and doesn't want to give you closure and stuff, there is nothing else you can do besides just let it go. And it becomes easier and easier and easier over time. So usually what a narcissist will do is they'll be like, "Oh, it's over." They'll hang up on you. Sometimes they'll block you and do all this little weird stuff that makes you think, "Oh, well, it's over." You know what I'm saying? And when they do that, you just let it go. It's even if they are not a narcissist or a person who is not toxic, you still have to just let it go. It's nothing personal. It's not about you. What it's about is that person just doesn't necessarily want to be with you anymore for whatever reason. Now, if it's a narcissist, they're trying to manipulate you into begging them and giving them narcissistic supply and fuel. So, in both cases, you just have to let it go. It's not the end of the world. You are not going to die from this. And if you watch my videos, you'll know that you really shouldn't even be getting to the discard, because you will probably be done with the narcissist in the in the beginning phase, in the love bombing phase. So the discard is just not really. It's not the end of the world. It's not. Don't let it break you down. Don't let it hurt you. I know it hurts that somebody you put so much trust in, who made you think that they loved you, who made you think that they really had your back, is just like all of a sudden just out. But you just have to let it go. And when you let it go, the funny thing is that usually they come right back around, which is probably what you don't want from a narcissist. But if they're a good person, or if they're a person who just needed time to think, they'll come back with an apology and like, I just had time to think about it. The narcissist is gonna come back like nothing happened. And that's how you know it's a narcissist. So when that happens, when they come around, which is considered a Hoover, and I'll tell you how to defeat a Hoover later on, but which is a Hoover. So when they come back and act like nothing's happening, that's how you know it's a narcissist. And then you really let it go then. So you just let it go. You just let it go. And that's how you defeat the narcissist in the discard phase. You guys have a great day. Like and subscribe my channel. I will be back next week. I got some good stuff coming up. I've been thinking about this subject for a while. and have a good week. Take care.